We got new Divine Music Minato song, Flash. I don't know why I got half of this on here. Just
I was running for a long time, always trying to push the finish line. Who, when, where, I would always go. Never took the backseat or wonder what's a dream without a goal to conquer. Just a painful reminder. I have seen for miles how the river only bends and the two sides meet again.
I like this a lot. I like this style that he's doing. It's not like because sometimes sonically, him and Fable kind of occupy the same space a little bit. This to me is and mind you, I don't listen to that much Divine Music, but this is to me a breakout because I can't say this sound like anybody but Divine, and I'm not here to argue who did what first. I'm just saying, like, I like this. This sounds super different. You feel me? And like I said, I could be late to the party. I could be late to the show.
I've seen for miles how the river.
There's passion in this in a different way. Like I always say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Passion isn't just screaming, right? Conviction isn't just screaming. There's so much control and passion in what he's saying. I mean, so much passion in what he's saying, but also so much control and how he's controlling his voice. It's almost like when you have something important to say, but if you say it, you're going to get too emotional, so you have to stop, calm yourself, and say it profoundly. You feel me? It comes off, say it calmly, which comes off more profoundly is what I'm going to say.
Two sides meet again. Put your head to bed, oh, you'll never see the end. Be the one they choose to follow. Would you run towards your failures every day, just to prove that nothing's standing in your way?
This might be one of my favorite songs from him, honestly, that I've heard so far. I like this whole little bop. It might be even the energy I'm in right now, but like, it's almost like one of them, like a vehicle where I could just sit in it and it takes me somewhere, if that makes sense. You feel me? Like, I really like this. I like the way he's delivering.
In the moments I could feel it, when my sacrifice was needed, before they could even see me, I was there, like a flash of lightning. Not if you can hear me.
The beat drops. What I'm expecting is it to come back and he... But that's so predictable at this point that when he didn't do that and came the exact opposite and was just even more subdued, it almost like, whoa, it almost like jarred me, like, in a good way. I like that. Like right here, I'm expecting him to explode, but no.
Not if you can hear me.
Bringing it back down. We
Can
do
you
more.
hear me clearly? I got something to tell you. If the anger you hold inside clouds the truth, then you must decide. How far will you walk alone?
That's a bar. He's barring
Can you
right now.
change your heart and man stand again before your walls are guarded? Could you take the tools, break the rules you put on what you wanted? Don't.
The funny thing is, I'm not a religious person at all. And it's funny because I know a decent amount about religion because I always feel like the people who understand religion the most are the people who aren't religious. Maybe it could be through the years of arguing and debates and stuff. And like, in order to be right, I've had to go through and fact check the Bible and stuff. And I'm pretty sure I know stuff in there that diehard Christians have no idea is in there. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't be as diehard in both testaments. Anyway, but I say that to say, I used to go to Was it called Awanas? No, was it? It was an after school thing, right? I really just went there to kick it and have something to do after school, but it was like a church thing, right? Youth group, that's what they called it, right? And they would have snack food and stuff like that. I swear to you, anytime I walked into youth group, I say that long story to say this. The singers who would be singing like the Christian rock, and it wouldn't just be like, it would be like the new Christian rock, I guess new for that time, that was like the early 2000s. I could literally, they all sang like this. Like I could hear Divide on one of those songs. It's weird because it just hit me and I'm like, damn, he does sound like, I don't know the name of any of those artists, but I swear I'll walk in, because I was like, where am I feeling this, like I've heard this voice before. It's like, I know. And it could be just because they're passionate about what they're singing about. Especially when he goes up. Not as much right here.
I've seen for miles how the river only bends and the two sides meet again.
I love this performance. How
Put your
subdued it
head
is.
together, you'll never see the end. Be the one.
This song is more of an example of what you can do with a little, right? Once you're able to make somebody feel with closest to the raw vocals as you can, and obviously this is mixed and it's got a whole bunch of stuff on it, but I'm saying like the way he's presenting it isn't so grandiose and so big, but since he's doing that and the beat itself is grandiose and epic, it makes everything he's saying sound so much more epic. That comes in knowing yourself, right? Because some people, if you don't know, if you've never been in a situation where you've actually had to show passion to somebody, actually had to confront something, you might think the way to do that is the whole time. And the louder you are, the more you are. Nope. Not always. Because you ever got threatened by a nigga who just whispered it? Hey, I'm ready to lose it all, bro. That's way more crazy than, I'm gonna kill you! Because you don't believe that. And then, hey, come over here. Come over here, young man. Hey, yo, I'm ready to lose it all. I'll go to jail for this. You see how much more creepy that was? Yeah, it's different.
They choose to fall.
Another thing I don't talk about enough, but as an artist I have to, shout out to whoever mixes pretty much everybody in anime rap's vocals. Because even when I was doing the YouTube rap thing and I was deep in that, and that's what I consider myself, I'm still a rapper on YouTube, so whatever you want to consider it. But, you know, when it was super corny and it wasn't just... One thing I know is a lot of people's mixes and stuff were horrible. Like bad mixes, bad vocals. You don't hear that a lot in anime rap. Even if someone's like an amateur, y'all gotta hook me up with whoever's mixing your vocals. I know Daddy Fat Snaps isn't mixing everybody's vocals. And maybe y'all mixing your own, but like, y'all be snapping.
Would you run towards your failures every day just to prove that nothing's standing in your way? Every legend has a story, and for all the fame and glory, can't you feel it every time, never give it in? In the moments I could feel it, when my sacrifice was needed, before they could even see me, I was there, like a flash of lightning.
This is how you mix singing vocals, by the way. Anybody paying attention? The one part is sometimes the singers aren't the best mixes in anime rap. I have to say that. Whenever I've heard like a bad, now I've heard rappers with like, what's this? But it's usually the singers, and it's not really because their mics are bad or whatever. It's because they don't know how to layer their vocals or harmonize. This is how, listen to how many, like, there's a lot going on in here for it to sound like a little. Listen. There's so many layers on his voice, on top of another track behind saying something different, on top of the harmonies he's doing. and he's holding a note, but he stacked it so many times that it sounds like a choir. Like, pay attention, singers, bro. I don't think he ever went past a certain octave in this song, and to me, this is the most powerful Divide song I've ever heard. On some real this is a type song where I'm on my last rep and I'm trying to, cause y'all know I'll be in there. I'll be in there, buddy. I'll be in there. But when I'm on my last rep, you play this like a flash of light. I can push it through. Yeah, shout out to Divide. I love that.